climbing for the life of the Great Green Macaw. The World Parrot Trust and Panama Wildlife Conservation present an international climbing workshop for conservation. High in the forests of Panama, more than 30 meters above the ground, one of the most important scenes for the conservation of the Great Green Macaw in Azuero is taking place. There, inside the few natural cavities that remain, the chicks of a critically endangered species are born. And to protect them, we must first learn how to reach them. The Great Green Macaw is one of the most iconic and most threatened birds in Mesoamerica. In the Azuero Peninsula, its populations are especially small, and every active nest represents a vital opportunity for its recovery. But monitoring these nests is not easy. Many are found in enormous trees, in remote areas, and require specialized technical skills to reach them safely, without putting the chicks or the field team at risk. That is why the World Parrot Trust, in collaboration with Panama Wildlife Conservation, organized an international climbing workshop in Panama, focused on the conservation of the Great Green Macaw. The training was led by Jack Haynes, Neotropics Regional Director at the World Parrot Trust, and by Dr. Noelia Volpe, a specialist in reintroduction and the conservation of wild parrots and macaws. The objective was clear: to strengthen the capacity of teams working directly with Great Green Macaws and other threatened parrots, to share practical techniques for safe nest access, monitoring, chick handling, and the protection of breeding sites. The workshop began with a structured training phase in the beautiful city of Panama. Inside Camino de Cruces National Park, a protected area where tropical forest meets history and the landscape of the Panama Canal. If you are enjoying this video and the work we do at Panama Wildlife Conservation, please remember to like it, subscribe to this channel, and share it with others. Your support helps us reach more people and continue protecting Panama's wildlife. Participants learned and reinforced climbing techniques, safety systems, rope installation, protocols for accessing nest cavities, equipment handling, and communication between the climber and the ground team. Every detail matters. A poorly installed rope, an unsafe maneuver, or an incorrect approach to the nest can put both people and birds at risk. That is why this training does not only improve the efficiency of fieldwork, it also improves safety and the quality of the scientific information collected. After the practical phase, the team traveled to the field. We visited communities near Cavities, deeply connected to the land, the sea, and the wildlife around them. Communities located near the foothills of Cerro Hoya National Park. There, the team applied these skills at active Great Green Macaw nests. Some of these nests are found more than 30 meters above the ground. The climb is physically demanding, technical, and not without risk. But for such a threatened species, this effort can make the difference between losing a breeding season and protecting a new generation of Great Green Macaws. During the visits, the team was able to access nests, assess their condition, document photographic evidence, check the development of the chicks, and update key information on breeding activity across several sites. Thanks to this collaboration, Panama Wildlife Conservation now has recent information on nest access, chick assessment, photographic records, and the updated status of several breeding sites. For the first time in our organization's history, we were able to monitor and assess 3 Great Green Macaw chicks. This is an important milestone. Every nest checked and every chick protected represents a victory for the conservation of this species in Azuero. During the workshop, 2 artificial nests were also installed, built with the climatic conditions of Azuero in mind. This assessment will help determine whether more nests of this kind can be installed in the future. This work is especially important because one of the greatest limitations for the breeding of the Great Green Macaw in Panama is the lack of natural cavities. Cavities large enough, deep enough, and safe enough for them to nest. These data are essential for making better decisions in the field. They help us understand which nests are active, which ones need follow-up, where there may be new nesting sites, and how to prioritize time, equipment, and resources. The workshop also left behind local capacity. Members of the local team actively took part in the practical training, strengthening the foundations for monitoring that is more complete, safer, and more efficient in Azuero. The next step is to turn this training into action. With the new skills developed, Panama Wildlife Conservation aims to return to the field to identify new nests, access all known or suspected sites, evaluate the response to the artificial nests, and build a more complete picture of Great Green Macaw breeding activity in the region. The priority is clear: to build on the momentum of the workshop, improve monitoring, protect active nests, and increase the chances of survival for every chick. Because in Azuero, every nest matters, every protected cavity matters, and every chick represents hope. This workshop was made possible thanks to the leadership of the World Parrot Trust and the collaboration of Panama Wildlife Conservation. It also received the valuable support of the Ministry of Environment of Panama, as well as the participation of community members and organizations committed to the conservation of parrots and macaws in the region. We would like to give special thanks to Guanaja Green, Horizon Conservation, Pro Arbes, Summit Municipal Park, and to everyone who shared their experience, their energy, and their commitment throughout this training. Protecting the Great Green Macaw requires science. It requires collaboration. It requires physical effort. And it requires a constant presence in the field. Today, thanks to this alliance, we are better prepared to find, monitor, and protect the nests of the Great Green Macaw in Azuero. Because protecting a nest means protecting the future of a species. And in Azuero, that future can still take flight.